How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Blue Shifting and welcome back to Ace Academy. Pretty much the best thing ever, right? And here we are. We had our fantastic, crazy close victory. We are like champions of everything. We going into the preseason. We're pretty much like the best, kinda. We beat the #1 team, though. That's very good. Pretty much the upset of the year. Well, I don't know. I guess since we'd been undefeated too, it's not like it's beyond possible, so maybe it wasn't that much of an upset, but it felt freaking awesome. And now we're being woken up to like the pitter patter of soft footsteps. So we're gonna see what that's all about. But yeah, though we probably will be starting our camping trip with Yuuna. I don't know how long that'll be. I don't know if it's going to be right away or what, but we'll find out. I'm super stoked though. So anyway, let's get right into it. Soft light beams on my face. Mixed with the pitter-patter of soft footsteps, I am gently awoken from slumber. Yawning widely, I blink open my eyes to see Yuuna. Ah, there she is. Placing her bag along beside my desk, she tucks a strand of long hair behind her ear before glancing over at me. When she sees that I'm awake, her face lights up with a wide smile.
Rise and shine.
Aww. Yuuna. She walks over to me and sits on the edge of my bed. Well, I mean, I guess we're dating, but this is very forward of you. What are you doing here?
I'm here to study. Don't you remember?
Ah. Yuuna leans over me.
Time to get up, sleepyhead. Up, up.
You gotta admit, this is the best alarm clock ever, man. This is so cute. Oh, jeez. I am up. Like, must sleep more. I'm up. I definitely think I'm up. Okay, I'm up. I throw back my blankets and step out of bed. Yuuna grins in triumph, but just as suddenly her mouth opens in shock. Oh no. Oh no. What?
Why are you only in your boxers?
I sleep in these? Very nonchalant. Her face turns bright red. She turns away from me.
Sorry. You should probably go get dressed.
Yeah, good idea. Man, I'm bold. I grab my clothes and head to the washroom to get dressed. I guess it's not too bad though, it's just underwear. Once I'm presentable, I return to my room to see Yuuna sitting patiently at my desk. Her books and tablet are open, and she's even opened some of my textbooks for me too. I join her at the desk, and she's back to her usual self. Wow, could not say that word.
I figured we could start with history, so I got your book for you.
Okay, so we're not leaving on the trip right now? Like, I literally thought that's what this was about, but okay. Thanks. I turn on my tablet, and Yuuna and I begin to compare notes. Okay, I guess it is all. Okay. We've studied a few times before, so Yuuna and I easily worked up a rhythm of quizzing each other. After a couple of hours, Yuuna had to leave. After we said goodbyes, I crawled right back into bed. Which sounds like me. Studying really takes it out of a guy. I'm exhausted. Before long, I fall asleep. Okay. Well, alright. That was the thing. But I didn't know what... Okay. I woke up from my nap feeling refreshed. That really hit the spot. There's still a lot of time before my Aludian... Oh yeah! Oh, right! Meeting this afternoon. We're gonna try and find out why they have Overdrive. Because that should not be in their hands. I wonder if anyone's free. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm sure. Anybody's free. Just as I decide what I want to do, I grab the phone and call. I get a phone call from Show. What's up, Broseph?
No.
Jeez, I pulled the phone away from my ear. What do you mean, no?
You can't call me Broseph. Broseph is your name, Broseph.
Okay. What's up?
What are you doing this fine evening?
I don't have any specific plans.
Excellent. I'll meet you at the Izokaze Park.
Okay. What's going on at the park?
You'll see. See you in a few.
He hangs up before I can pry for more. Alright then. Well, whatever it is, Show's excited, and so that's gonna have to be fun. I hop on my bike and drive to the park. Tantalizing scents of food waft towards the street, enticing passers-by. As I search for a parking space, the park is illuminated with hanging lanterns and packed full of stalls. Is this some type of festival? Cool. Cheryl lingers on the outskirts of the park and runs over to me.
There you are, Broseph!
What's all this?
It's a festival, of course!
Yeah, but which one? He looks incredulous.
Jeez, you don't know?
No. Should I?
Of course! Everyone knows it's the Festival of Dongos!
You have no idea, do you?
I just told you, they sell all kinds of dongo here.
But why is there even a festival where they can sell dongos? He blinks.
Does it matter? Now come on!
I suppose not. Wait, aren't we gonna wait for the others? Sho scratches the back of his head.
This might just be a two-man operation.
You know what? We have girlfriends. But you know what? Sometimes you need a break. That sounds good to me. I know. Just us guys? I'm game.
Then let's get started! The Adventures of Broseph and Sho!
Oh gosh, that sounds like a terrible light novel. I nod. Sho seems to be in an extra good mood. We enter the throng of people browsing the different stalls. The area smells of all sorts of crafts and clothing. A small doll dressed in a fitting kimono catches my attention. I stop Sho and inspect it further. The wooden doll has hair as black as night and a dainty face with blushing cheeks and red lips. Maybe Yuuna would like this. Sure, let's buy it. How much for this? The vendor names the price and I pay it. Sho cautiously watches the transaction.
Interesting choice. Is that a new thing you're into?
Oh no. It's a souvenir for my girlfriend. Yuuna. Sho's eyes grow wide.
What? You can't go buying souvenirs?
Well, why not?
Because now I'll have to buy one too.
That's not how this works, but sure, whatever. Sure, you can go get one too.
Oh, not this. I can't get the same one as you. She might find out and then she'd be upset.
Okay, then we'll look for something else.
Ready for some food?
Always.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, so what is even happening? This is like, I don't know, it's weird. We move away from the crafts area and straight to the sea of small eats. Sho can't decide on what to order and ends up ordering one of each item. His arms are full of more dongos than one man can eat. I manage to stop him before he applies the same tactic to each vendor and convinces him to eat what we have first. We sit down along the edge of the park at the picnic tables. As we settle, a set of twins approach us. Oh.
Hey boys, are these seats taken?
Oh dear. Looks like Valerie spawned some little spawnlings. Although their faces are nearly identical, one girl has slick straight hair which flows in a glossy waterfall down her back and ends right above her ample bottom. The second girl plays with her curls and lets them bounce between her full bosom. Oh my gosh. They flash their smiles, revealing cute dimples, then sit across from us and sit down their drinks.
It's really nice of you to save the seats.
I like how their name is literally Attractive Female number 1 and number 2. They seem to be around our age. The girls look at Sho with interest as they play with their straws and their drinks.
Do you go to Ace?
Considering Ace is the only university around here, it's not an unusual guess. He seems dazed. Yeah, he's in the pilot program.
Pilots?
Sho nods, still as confused as before. He shoots me a questioning glance as if unsure whether or not this is actually happening. He's so out of his element. Oh, Sho. Oh, Sho. The girls look at each other and then giggle.
What are you doing after the festival?
Okay. Would you like to hang out? An approximation of their voice. Sho's eyes widen as he looks at me in astonishment. He looks like he's about to agree when he quickly shakes his head. What are you doing, man? Come on!
Actually,
this is
we have
101.
plans with our girlfriends later tonight.
Why do you sound so sad?
Aw, really?
Sho nods, although more reluctantly this time.
Both of you are already taken? Oh well.
Shrugging, she scribbles something on a napkin and tucks it into Sho's hand. Oh, fetch, that's bold. Her fingers linger on Sho's as she leans in close to speak in a breathy tone.
Well, if you guys ever want to hang out, I'm sure we'll be available.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I've been given phone numbers before, but like, that's pretty gutsy to be like, oh, you have girlfriends? Okay, well, here's your number. Here's my number, just in case you decide that they're boring. It's like, screw you, lady. We know who we like. They slowly return to their feet. And by the way, that's not an attractive feature. I mean, it sounds all like, ooh, sexy and all that. But if you really actually think about that, this girl has no respect for boundaries that you may have established with somebody you're already dating. So she probably won't respect those same boundaries if you start dating her. Why on earth would that be considered an attractive quality? That sounds like a terrible decision to make when you're considering any type of relationship, unless you want the one night stand, which, I mean, besides just having a fun night, there's really no benefit to it. Especially if you have a girlfriend. Fetch, man. They slowly return to their feet and purposely give us an eyeful of their chest. Oh, great. As they walk away, they exaggerate the hypnotic sway of their hips. Freaking, I don't know, succubi.
What just happened?
Just be nice. The magic of not being single. Yes! It is so true. This is like wisdom of the ages. You don't know? Sho looks at me with intrigue. You're forbidden fruit now, Mr. Shinjiro. He blinks.
Huh? What do you mean?
Now that you're spoken for, get ready for a lot more attention from girls, my friend.
That doesn't make any sense. How would they know I already have a girlfriend? We just met.
They've got a secret sense for these things. You know how women are. Sho nods.
They have a lot of secret senses.
I think a lot of it comes down to like confidence, because like you're not like, because when you're really interested in girls, like if like a cute girl were to walk in and start showing interest in you, you'd tend to get really excited, and I'm sure vice versa for girls. Like if you're single and you're a girl and a cute guy starts showing interest in you, I'm sure you get very excited too. And I think that can be almost off-putting because you're like, oh, okay, well they're obviously like really into me. However, if they're kind of just being chill and being themselves and not really like pursuing that because they're not interested, it comes off as a lot more confident, which is a very attractive quality. I remember reading once that when you're in a relationship, you carry yourself with more Okay, here we go. You carry yourself with more confidence. You don't appear desperate or needy, which makes you more appealing. But who wants to talk about that psychological mumbo jumbo? I just did. But see, same thing. I 100% believe that this is a big part of it.
I think that was a fluke.
A fluke?
Yeah, I've tried so hard to get a girl's number before and met with a 0% success rate. This was just a random outlier.
Oh, yeah.
You don't sound convinced.
You're not wrong.
Okay, here, watch.
I watch as Sho stands. He spots another girl around our age waiting in line to get some food and approaches her. They chat for a while. When the girl pulls out her phone, Sho looks shocked. He furiously shakes his head and retreats back to me as the girl sadly looks on. Oh man, gotta follow through. Even if you have no intention, you should don't just abandon halfway through. What was all that about?
I tried to get her number, and then she was about to give it to me? What is happening? This power that I cannot use!
Feel the pain, brother. I pat Sho on the back. I don't know what to tell you, man. Sho sinks in his chair and sniffles. I never thought I'd see the day when Sho would be sad the girls are into him. Yeah, but it's hard. It's like, oh man. We spend the rest of the evening checking out the festival food and fending off single girls, much to Sho's anguish. I almost said agorish, whatever that was going to be. Once we've seen everything there is to see, we go our separate ways and I head home. Okay. And then, I'm guessing we're going to do the meeting now? Interesting, I wonder if we'll even get to the camping trip this episode. It's almost time for my appointment with, Aludian. I drive my bike downtown and park near Aludian Enterprises. The building is impressive. As the sunlight reflects off the tinted windows, Aludian's signet is posted in front of the entrance. It's large enough to be seen from a distance, but isn't as gaudy as Warp Tech's signet. The receptionist cheerily greets me when I enter. I let her know my name, and it's not long before I'm led to the engineer's office. He gestures for me to have a seat, which I accept, in this very familiar office. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
My pleasure. How may I be of assistance?
I have a few questions about the core overdrive technology seen at Ace Academy's match yesterday.
What questions?
That's the easy question to test how much you'll tell me. How is that technology enabled?
I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to divulge company secrets.
Right. My apologies. If the question was unclear, I meant to ask how Akira was able to enable the overdrive mode during the match.
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, that is not something I'm at liberty to share.
Even Akira was able to give me that information. How come this man won't? Something strange is going on. Alright, time to ask the one question. How were you able to engineer the core's overdrive mode? That technology is not common knowledge.
I apologize, but I can't disclose company secrets.
I should have seen that coming. If they're so tight-lipped, does that mean there's something shady business going on here? Well, they also might just want it for the edge. You know what I mean? That's a pretty significant ability. Obviously, it's pushed us over the edge twice now. I'm not sure what's going on here. As far as I'm aware, that technology has not been made available. So how was it that that addition suddenly built up Akira's gear?
Again, I'm sorry, but that's not something I'm at liberty to discuss.
I kind of thought this was happening. We're not going to get anywhere through the natural channels. Obviously, this conversation is going nowhere. My frustration increases and makes my tongue loose. Then what can you discuss? So far, that's been the only thing you've said. He frowns.
I don't appreciate that tone.
I don't appreciate you stringing me along like that. Why did you agree to meet with me if you had no intention of talking to me?
If you ask me a question I am at liberty to answer, then I will gladly answer it for you.
Maybe the name of who invented it. That would be interesting to see what he says. The only answers I need are for the questions that I've asked. No! Ask for the name!
I'm sorry, but it looks like I won't be able to help you.
I cross my arms. I'm not leaving here without answers. Uh-oh.
Then I'm afraid I will have to call for security.
I stare at him defiantly as he picks up the phone. In a matter of minutes, 2 burly guards show up at the office. They each grab a hold of one of my arms and drag me out of the office. Let me go. I can't leave until I get some answers.
What is the meaning of this?
A tall man dressed in a smart suit blocks the hallway.
Why are the guards trying to forcibly remove this young man from the premises?
We're just following orders, sir.
I am the order here.
Oh, hello, Mr. Order. I am the law. The guards look at each other and release me.
Thank you.
The man turns to me.
What is this all about?
Although he speaks softly, there's a clear air of authority around him. I don't dare act petulantly towards him, especially after hearing him give me a second chance to get answers. I'm sorry, sir, but I came here looking for answers to a simple question.
What question?
It's in regards to Overdrive Core and the Ace Academy match yesterday. He studies me.
You are a student here?
Yes, a pilot.
Come into my office. Perhaps I can help you.
Oh, boy. Ooh, very nice office. That's nice. He dismisses the guards and leads me to a private office with large windows. I read the plaque on his desk, which is twice the size of my own. Donnie Ross, CEO. Roos. He's Roos, sorry, not Ross. I glance sharply at him, but he doesn't seem to notice. Why is the CEO getting involved in that kind of dispute? He offers me a seat, which I take. Maybe this is some sort of PR stunt? Although he seems helpful, I shouldn't let my guard down.
Now, explain to me how I can help.
I go through my explanation about the match yesterday and mention who I am. He seemed intrigued after hearing my name. Should have been careful about the name drop.
You're the pilot of Eagle?
Yes.
Your gear caused quite a bit of intrigue in the R&D community with your unique core.
Then how exactly was Aludian able to possess that technology? He raises an eyebrow as if implying the answer is obvious.
We partnered with Midori Energy to develop the core. Midori Energy supplied the schematics, and of course the Aludian team worked hard to build and refine it.
I blink. Midori Energy? Does he mean Midori Energy Incorporated? That was my dad's company.
I'm surprised Dashu, being an energy drink company, was able to acquire the technology before it went to market.
Something very weird is going on here, but I don't think Aludian is involved maliciously. Yeah, I guess Dashu has their sources. He smiles.
I don't doubt it.
The phone rings, interrupting our conversation.
I'll have to take this.
I nod and stand. Thank you very much for meeting with me. I appreciate your time.
You're an interesting pilot. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Oh, gosh. He nods in dismissal and answers his phone while I leave his office. My mind is a whirlwind of questions as I leave the building and head back to my bike. Was Dad working on this core for Midori Energy? I always wondered what that project was for. Blech. I'd always thought this was a project for the two of us, but if that's not the case, then maybe he had something to do with. I shake my head, trying to free myself of these thoughts. I can't jump to conclusions. I need to clear my head and calm down. Maybe my stomach is free now. If I could use the distraction. Maybe someone is free now. Oh, Carrie, Mayu, or Valerie. Well, let's go say hi to Mayu. Tonight's the talent show. Oh, well, okay. Oh, just the talent show, but that's exciting. Mayu, Mitsuki, and I have been practicing non-stop since auditions, and we're feeling as confident as ever. Maybe. Uh-oh. Uncle Kaido let me borrow his car so we could load the instruments and any other equipment. I hope the girls are ready. I hope the girls are ready for me. I give Miyu a call and she answers almost immediately.
Hi.
Hey Miyu, you ready to go?
Yep, I have Mitsuki here too.
Hey!
I hear Mitsuki through the line. Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes.
Okay, see you soon.
Ooh, this is exciting. Once I hang up, I drive to Ace and pick up the rest of my team. Then we head straight to the venue. The talent show is being held at a local music club. It's already full of patient spectators and participants waiting to set up. Oh, looks oddly familiar once again. Ooh, this is actually kind of cool. Like, I kind of forgot that we were doing the talent show thing. Mitsuki sees a friend and dips out to say hello, while Miyu and I wait for our turn to play. Most of the bands are actually pretty good. I guess Isakaze is full of untapped potential. Miyu and I bob along to a particularly catchy pop song. Although the smile on her face, she hugs her arms tightly. I guess it means that although there's a smile on her face. Are you nervous?
Yeah,
Don't worry, we're gonna be great out there.
I know, but
She looks around and hugs herself even closer.
there are just so many people.
Once we're on stage and the spotlight is on us, you won't even be able to see them. It'll be just like when we were practicing. She nods slowly, mulling over my words.
That makes sense.
Where's Sho? Shouldn't he be here?
Thanks.
She grins. Mitsuki returns and we're on deck to play next. She bounces excitedly backstage.
We're really going to do this, aren't we? I'm so nervous. My heart is beating so fast.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Where's the bathroom? We're gonna rock. Are you kidding? We've worked really hard for this. I'm ready to give my all. Mitsuki grins.
Yeah, you're right. We're going to be amazing out there.
Even Maeve seems to relax a bit.
Let's do our best.
Soon we're introduced on stage. Mitsuki bounces out a ball of energy while Mayu and I slowly follow suit. I take a deep breath, try and clear my mind of everything. The cheers from the audience slowly fade away as I play my first note. Mayu's violin joins in the medley before Mitsuki's voice rings loud and clear. Aww, I kind of wish we could actually hear a song, but I know it's hard to write that kind of stuff. I let the music envelop me, twisting my senses with the ebb and flow of the melody. My fingers dance across the keys of their own as I listen to the chords I know so well. When I strike the last chord, the note hangs still in the air before the crowd erupts in applause. Nice! Yeah, sounds like we did good. My breath comes out in short gasps after giving my all for that performance. Sweat drips down Mitsuka's face as she takes a bow. Oh, sweat drips down Mitsuka's face as she takes a bow, and even Mayu's cheeks are flustered. Don't know why I broke that into 2 sentences there. As she rushes off the stage, Mitsuki pumps the air excitedly.
That was amazing. Good job, guys.
Yeah, that was my best one yet. Mayu looks as if she's in a daze.
Listen to the crowd.
The cheers and applause are still going, but slowly dying down as the next band preps to go on stage.
Oh, there are my friends. I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Mitsuki runs off again to chat with some of her friends who came to the show. Mayu and I head back out to the audience. We're about to head to the bar and grab waters when a couple of girls stop us.
Hey, you two are part of that band who just played, right?
Aww. Mayu blinks and looks at me.
Yeah.
The girls squeal.
I knew it! Oh my god, you were amazing up there!
Aww. Thanks. The first girl giggles nervously.
Would it be okay if we got your autograph?
Sure. With a wide smile, I sign the papers they hold out. Then they turn to Mayu.
Could we get yours too?
Mayu blinks in surprise.
You want mine too?
Yes, of course!
Okay.
Aww, it's adorable. She takes the pen offered to her and signs her name in perfect script. The girls look at the signature in awe.
Thanks so much! Yes, thank you!
It was our pleasure. We're glad you enjoyed the show.
This will mean even more when you guys end up being famous.
Well, I don't know about that. Mayu's eyes widen.
Famous? Yeah, you guys were awesome! You'll totally make it one day.
That'd be awesome.
Anyway, thanks again.
Enjoy the rest of the show. They smile broadly as they disappear into the crowd. Mayu turns to me excitedly.
We have fans!
And one day we'll be famous.
Do you really think so?
If we really wanted to, probably. It's possible.
Famous.
Mayu has a dreamy look in her eye. I bet she's imagining what that would be like. We stick around for the rest of the set and enjoy the music and ambience. After all the performances are over, the winners are announced. We placed in third! Mayu and Mitsuki practically skip back to the car, and I can't keep the grin off my face. This was a great end to a great evening. Especially considering, like, we only became a band, like, recently. That being third is pretty darn good. After dropping the girls off at Ace, I drive back home. Okay. Wow, dang, that was a very exciting day so far. When I arrive home, Yuki is rummaging through the drawers of the living room. She glances at me and grins.
Oh, good, you're here. Where are your rubber bands?
Huh?
Rubber bands, I need them.
Why? She just smiles.
Do you know where they are?
Yeah, they're in the bottom drawer of the table beneath the mirror. Yuki searches through the drawer and pulls out a rubber band.
Thanks!
I watch her curiously as she wanders into the kitchen. She ties the rubber band around a nozzle spray next to the faucet. Oh no, I've done that before. Afterwards, she grabs Uncle Kaido's phone, which is lying unattended on the kitchen table. I peek over her shoulder and watch her change his lock screen to a screenshot of his home screen. That's even better. Then she puts the phone back down. I follow her back into the living room, where she takes a seat on the couch and flips through her magazine as if nothing had just happened. What's going on?
As soon as Kato comes out, I want you to block your number and call his phone.
Why?
Just do it. It'll be worth it.
I shrug and join her on the couch. If you say so. We don't have to wait long before Kaido emerges from the back room. I do as Aki asks and immediately call his phone. Yuki watches me closely as I do, then grins.
Kato, are you going into the kitchen? Do you mind getting me a glass of water?
No problem.
Thank you.
Oh, she's evil! I love it. As soon as Kato walks through the kitchen door, Yuki and I bolt off the couch and creep to the doorway to watch what unfolds. Kato picks up the empty glass in one hand and his phone in the other. He puts the glass down beside the sink and focuses on his phone. When he turns on the faucet, the rubber band forces water to spray out the nozzle and catches Kaito all over his chest. He yells in surprise and quickly shuts off the water, then tries desperately to swipe his phone. Aunt Yuki and I can't hold back our laughter, and I fall into a fit of giggles by the door. Uncle Kaito looks increasingly worried as he can't get his phone to work.
Yuki, this isn't funny. I think you damaged my phone.
She's too busy laughing to answer.
I need this for work. This is serious.
Finally, Yuki composes herself.
Relax, your phone is fine.
Clearly it's not. It's frozen.
Aww.
No, it's not. Give it here.
She plucks the phone out of his hand and unlocks it. He froze his brow in confusion.
I just changed your wallpaper. Funny, right?
I can't help but laugh at the expression on Kato's face. It's relief plus irritation plus confusion rolled into one. My laugh makes Yuki want to laugh, although she tries her best to keep a straight face in front of Kato.
Oh, Kato, your face!
She breaks down into laughter. Soon Kaito cracks a smile before both of us.
One day, Yuki, you are going to give me a heart attack.
Don't say things like that.
I slowly compose myself and Kaito glances at me.
You were in on this too? I thought you were on my side.
How can I stay on your side when it's such a brilliant plan? Sorry, but Yuki's the fun one. She smiles and gives me a hug.
Alright, fun one. Since this was all your fault to begin with, you should be the one to clean up the kitchen.
Fair enough.
Yeah, see, that's how pranking works. If you're willing to pull off the prank, you're also willing to help clean up the messes. Yuki goes to grab some towels while Uncle Kaito and I head into the living room. I should tell him about what I learned at Aludian. Uncle Kaito, I need to tell you something, and it involves Dad. His smile drops.
What is it?
Yesterday, during my match with Akira's team, Akira's gear went into an overdrive mode.
The same overdrive mode your core can do?
Yeah, I confronted Aludian about it this afternoon. They told me that Midori Energy was the one who supplied them with the technology. Uncle Kaito looks grave.
That was your father's company.
Exactly.
Was this technology a research project he was working on for the company?
I don't know. He never mentioned anything about it to me when we were building Eagle. When I discovered Eagle had this ability, I assumed it was something Dad had created just for me, but now I'm not so sure. Kaito nods.
I'll have the PI investigate Midori Energy and see if there are any connections.
Before I can respond, Aunt Yuki returns to the living room. Well, at least we're getting that in the right order.
TV time with my two favorite boys.
Aww. I'm up for that.
Same here.
Is Nikki home?
Not yet.
She is such a busy bee. She can join us when she comes back.
We threw on a movie, and Uncle Kaito and Aunt Yuki add their own commentary to what's going on. Normally it would be annoying, but I'm just happy to see they're getting along so well again. Eventually, Nikki comes home and snuggles between Kato and Yuki on the couch. For the first time in a while, I feel like I'm part of a family again. It's not just Nikki and me anymore. Aww. Judging by Nikki's smile, I think she feels the same way. We watch until late hours of the night, then I say my goodnights and go to bed. It's not long before I've drifted off to sleep. What a day. But I think we're gonna have to find out what happens this day, because this must be the camping day. Like, it's gotta be, because I remember it's happening the weekend right after the final match. I just realized I'm a dummy. Final match was on Thursday. We just had Friday. So this is going to be the beginning of the weekend. So big plans are now going to start. So we'll have to wait till episode 30. That's an appropriate number, you know, nice big round number. We're going to have a nice big round. Never mind. We're going to go to the camping trip and it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for joining me. I look forward to next week. I kind of was hoping it was going to happen this weekend, but you know what? All the better, because this game is going to end eventually and I'm going to be very sad when it does. So thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure having you as always. So until the next video you watch with me or whatever you happen to see me in next, I'll see you there. I don't want it to be over.